Today on CWN, the first pep rally of the year is this Friday.
And do you know about the school's COVID policies? I'm Kendall.
I'm Nathan, and today is Tuesday, August 24th, 2021.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and the pledge to the Texas flag.
The Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. The Texas Pledge. Under the Texas flag, I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible.
What Friday is the pep rally?
This Friday, Hawaiian theme, be there or be square. If you're going to the game, Whiteout GP Stadium, it's going to be lit, it's going to be fun, we're going to have a good time. HOSA members, this one's for you. HOSA will have the first meeting today in room 701 after school. Be there or be square.
Is that your quote for today, Nathan?
And you don't want to be square.
The Texas State FFA officers stopped by the school yesterday. Here's Curtis and Nathan with more.
Good morning, Calallen. This is me, Curtis, and I'm here with Nathan Atkinson, who's actually the president of our Calallen FFA club. And Nathan, can you tell us a little bit about what's going on here today?
Yeah, so we actually have, we're very honored to have some of our Texas FFA state officers here. Actually, the travel team, so that's our president and first vice president. The entire state of Texas, Texas FFA makes up 139,000 members. So, we have representatives here representing all those people, and so that's pretty cool. Basically, they're here putting on some workshops, some leadership workshops with the students of our ag classes. Some of that does for those students, it gives them a real leadership opportunity and really introduces them to some pretty cool people. Me being on the area team this year, as one of the area vice presidents, I got to travel to San Angelo for a leadership conference and meet last year's state officer team, which was really cool. Super great people, and so having those people there to connect with, and they treat you like you're the only person in the room and make a one-on-one connection with you, so it's really cool to have that experience, and they're going to be doing some pretty cool workshops today.
Right. That sounds pretty good. All right, that's all from us. Now back to you.
Students, as you drive to school, you need to have a parking permit. If you don't have one yet, you need to come to the front office, get the paperwork to get one. In order to get a parking permit, you'll need to bring a completed and signed by a parent and direct consent form, a parking permit form, a student's driver's license, car insurance, and $5. You have until August 27th to get a permit. Starting on August 30th, any car parked at CHS without a parking permit could get towed or have a boot placed on their tire, and you will have to pay a whole lot more than $5, so be sure to get your parking permit now. It's not worth waiting and having to pay a whole lot more money.
And there will be a pep rally this Friday.
Be there or be square.
I caught up with Morgan for information. Let's check it out.
Hi, I'm here with Morgan Hernandez, who is a former class officer. So can you tell us how the officer electives are going?
So our forms are actually due today, which is Monday, right? And then Tuesday and Wednesday, the classes are taking turns going in to film our speeches, which are getting aired on Calallen TV, and we're super excited about class elections.
Okay, so can you tell me about pep rallies?
So this year our pep rallies are going to be a little different because of COVID. So each week the senior class will be allowed to go to the pep rallies, and as we go through each pep rally, the classes will be taking turns rotating, coming in and getting to experience that. So this week is our first pep rally, so it'll be seniors and juniors, and we're really excited. Our dress-up day is beach/Hawaiian, so wear your grass skirts, your leis, your flower crowns, go out and be a part of it. It's not just for juniors and seniors, so even if you don't get to attend the pep rallies, we really are encouraging our underclassmen, our freshmen, and our sophomores to go out and participate and be a part of our school community, right? Because last year, we kind of got our opportunities taken away, so definitely go out and be a part of our school community.
Okay, well, I'm definitely excited for the pep rallies, and thank you so much for sharing with us. And that's all from here. Now back to the studio.
So, Kendall, are you going to the pep rally this Friday?
I'm not sure yet.
Anywho, the AP Chemistry class conducted a lab recently. Cooper caught up with Miss Johns. Let's take a look.
AP Chemistry at a lab today. What was it about?
Well, today it's, we're just starting school, and I have a new batch of AP Chemistry students and just kind of easing them into the thought process that go into the higher level thinking that's required in an AP chemistry class. So the lab itself was pretty basic. They were taking different solutions. We had water, vinegar, and isopropyl alcohol, and they were measuring the mass versus the volume. And from there, they were going to calculate the density. But the part that makes it more difficult for them is the questions were asking things like, when you had error, what causes error? They had to pay attention to anything like that. They had to be able to calculate or think through the process if the mass had changed or if you made a mistake in your volume calculations, how is that going to affect the density? And then just an opportunity to see that even though these three liquids look exactly alike, they have different densities. And I think it's just important going forward that they're used to taking measurements, used to asking questions that are good questions for them to know when it goes forward to how to think through issues and problems that they may run into a lab as we get further into the class. And so hopefully they learned a little bit today. That's the whole point. It was an easy lab to step into. Not a lot of exciting things happen, but every time we go in the lab, I'm hoping for a really good learning experience for my students.
Well, that was really cool. That's all from here. Back to the studio.
Kendall, I'm kind of just stumped, perplexed even right now.
And why?
Cooper and Miss Johns, they look really alike. I can't figure it out right now, but I'll figure out what it is.
Okay. And breaking news, we are getting a lot of our sponsors back that we had last year. For instance, Sonic, which does weather, and then I believe Southern Charm, we just got back. So that is very, very exciting.
Yep, that just came in, so we're very happy to be having those sponsors back this year.
And attention BPA members, your first meeting of the year will be this Thursday, August 26th at 4:15 in room 601. Please be sure to attend, and Maya talked to Mr. Rourke for more information about BPA. Let's check it out.
Hey guys, I'm here with Mr. Rourke, who's the main sponsor of BPA. So can you tell us about BPA?
Well, BPA stands for Business Professionals of America. It's a nationally recognized organization that was set up to help high school students prepare for the challenges of a 21st century workforce. We have competitions and skill building, and they're all related to things like skills you would need in the workplace, like spreadsheets, word processing, business and finance skills, and also the ability to get up and make presentations in front of a group of people.
So I heard that you had to step up as the main sponsor. So what was that like?
Well, it's a great opportunity. I've been working with Business Professionals of America. This is my 6th year. It's one of the most rewarding things that I've done here at Calallen High School. And this year, we've just shown we are seeing just a big increase in interest and memberships, and we have close to 40 applicants, people who are interested in getting involved in the program. Right now, I'm the only advisor since Ms. O'Brien retired this year, so we do have a job opening. There is a vacancy for a BPA advisor. It's a wonderful position if you're interested in getting involved in helping young minds get prepared for the workforce. Just come see me. There's excitement, travel, opportunities for advancement, and just a whole lot of rewards in many ways. So if any teachers out there are interested in getting involved, please come talk to me.
Yeah, well, that sounds like a great opportunity. And there's a meeting later this week?
Yes, our first meeting of the year will be in room 601, 4:15 this Thursday. If you've turned in your application, please come and be a part of the meeting. If you're interested, come on over anyway. We'd be glad to have you.
Okay, well, thank you so much for sharing with us. And that's all from here. Now back to the studio.
Be there, be square. Very important meeting. Since COVID cases have been on the rise, Curtis talked to Nurse Flores to make sure you know about the proper COVID procedures and policies. Let's check it out.
Good morning, Wildcat. This is me, Curtis. I'm here with Nurse Flores talking about COVID symptoms and testing. So, Nurse Flores, if you come down with symptoms down to the nurse's office, how's it all going to play out?
Okay, well, we have lots of different scenarios. If you come down to the nurse's office and you have symptoms that appear that could possibly be COVID, we can always test you here at the school. Of course, we need parent consent. Once we get parent consent and signatures, then we go ahead and test you. Depending on what we find, if you're positive, you're negative, different scenarios will happen. You have to remember, though, if you're sick, please come to see us first thing in the morning. Don't wait till the middle of the day, because then you could spread it to others, or you could just get worse during the day. Another thing, remember that if you are sick with COVID at home, make sure that you check in with all your teachers. Make sure that you're touching base with your counselors as well. And make sure that you call the nurse's office to let us know what's going on with your health. There's so many different scenarios that can happen, so we kind of have to just go on a one-to-one basis on what the situation is with the students.
Right. And you are here from me and Nurse Flores. If you're feeling sick, just stay home. Don't come to school. That's all from us. Now back to the studio.
And just in case for those who don't know, we actually had a really big meeting at Calallen High School, or not just the high school, but we had a really big meeting, and it was discussing the mask mandate, whether we should have one or not. And that issue was not voted on, so it is tabled for a later date. And as soon as we get that information, we will definitely let y'all know. So the mask mandate, if you want to wear one or not, is still up to you. Just please be respectful for everyone's decisions, whether they want to wear a mask or not.
Yeah, and if you're feeling under the weather or anything, just, take precautions, stay home, and let's all be here for a good year.
And now here's Willie B on the rundown on sports.
Thank you, Kendall, and good morning, Wildcats. The tennis team will play at home today, starting around 4:30, so make sure you go check it out. It's going to be interesting. The first football game is a big rivalry against the Gregory Portland Wildcats this Friday to start off the season at around 7 o'clock in GP. The JV game is at 5:30 p.m. here at Calallen, and tickets will be sold at the gate. Freshmen and varsity, to get tickets, you have to order them online. Freshmen will play in GP Thursday at around the same time, at 5:30. The Calallen football players just started selling individual shirts with the last name and number on the back of the t-shirt. Freshmen, JV, and varsity players all sell the shirts. These shirts are really cool, and they're one of the most comfortable shirts I have ever worn. You can work out in them, wear them daily attire. They're perfect for anything, and they're cool. So if you are a fan or a friend of a football player and you want a shirt from them, make sure to get with them and buy one off of them. They start at around $25. The volleyball team plays today in Port Lavaca, and the freshmen and JV Lady Cats will start at around 5 o'clock, and varsity will follow right after around 6 p.m. Make sure to all wish them good luck, and let's go win it. And that's the latest on Calallen Sports, and now let's take it back to the anchors.
Thank you, Willie B. And attention seniors, for all of the latest information, deadlines, scholarship availability, and more, please join the 2022 Seniors on Remind. Please text at CHS-22 to 81010, and I believe this is the last time we are going to be announcing that, so please join it.
Our Principles of AV class is currently learning about the camera basics. Michaela has some information on that. Let's check it out.
In our Principles class, we learned about the camera basics to further improve our interviews and storytelling for Calallen TV. About digital Zoom and stuff like that to help us with our further careers.
And good morning. Good morning. Today's weather is brought to you by Sonic, America's favorite drive-in. We'll probably be seeing Willie there later. And today it's going to be hot. It's always hot. It's hot as Hades. I don't even know why I do this anymore. It's always hot here. And continuing into today, it's going to be hot, and a little less hot as we go into the day with low % chances of rain and winds coming from the southeast at 14 to 9 miles per hour. And looking further into this week, Wednesday and Thursday are also going to be hot. On Thursday, it's going to be looking like we're going to have scattered thunderstorms and we're going to have a higher % chances of rain. Today is actually the 4-year anniversary of Hurricane Harvey that hit and did some damage. So make sure you're wearing a rain jacket if there's rain. And that's all on your weather, and back to the anchors.
Thank you, Aaron, and that is a very, very interesting fact about it.
Yes, very interesting fact. And you're right, man, it's always hot, so...
Why is it so zoomed in?
I don't know, Willie. It's a good observation right there. Well, very good weather nonetheless. I know it's really hot, but you know, good job getting that information out. Hopefully it cools down pretty soon. If it doesn't cool down, make sure you go to Sonic right here, the ever so gracious sponsor of our daily weather.
Hey, Nathan, we actually owe Coach Lamb a drink from Sonic because
yeah,
me and Nathan thought the Battle of the Bridge, quote unquote, was against GP and Calallen.
Mm-hmm.
So, but we found out that it's not. Called up our friend Alan Harwell, and he said the Battle of the Bridge is between Carroll and GP. So GP versus Calallen is the battle of the real Wildcats.
So we were wrong. We were wrong. But that's part of being, you know, a good person and admitting when you were wrong.
Yeah.
So now me and Willie are going to go ahead and go halvesies, 74 cents, and get our boy Coach Lamb.
Route 44 Diet Coke.
Yep. Well, that's all I got for today, but now it's time for your joke of the day. So, guys, why do bees have sticky hair?
I don't know, Nathan, why?
Because they use a honeycomb. You guys never laugh at my jokes.
And for all your social people out there, make sure you are following us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at CalallenTV for all of latest updates. Also, subscribe to us here on YouTube to catch all of our latest videos.
And as always, stay classy,
Calallen.
Calallen.